Welcome witches, wizards, and Potterheads back to my magical corner of the internet here on this channel. I went to my very first Harry Potter festival this past weekend. I freaking loved it, guys. I was so happy, so excited, like the whole time being in line. I could not contain myself. It was amazing. So it's called the Wizard Springtime Festival, and it was hosted in Haverhill, Massachusetts, which is like an hour north of Boston. And so, as the name probably implies, it's like a big market. So there's lots of food trucks around, lots of vendors there selling their wizard or magical items. So obviously people had wands that they were selling, there were necklaces, there was a butterbeer stand, people were selling the books, people sold mandrakes they made, socks, t-shirts, brooms, like a million different things. It was so amazing. There were so many people in cosplay, which I loved. Professor Sprout was super cute, and I got the cutest picture with her. And then I think other than that, there was a girl dressed as Rita Skeeter, which I didn't get that much footage of because she was kind of far away and it was hard, and for some reason I didn't want to go up and ask for a picture, but I loved her outfit. And then another one of my favorites was this dad that was dressed as Voldemort. So his makeup was pretty good, I'll give him that, but you could definitely tell, like with the part covering his nose, that it didn't match his skin tone. But it was kind of funny to see a lot of the little kids just running away, hiding behind their moms, being so scared of him. The vendors there were all so nice, and it's just like unbelievable. Like there were older people there hanging out, like middle-aged, just walking around in their cosplay or their t-shirts or whatever, having a fantastic time, and like tiny kids in their robes, which were so cute. But I loved the huge like age range of people that were there because Harry Potter appeals to so many people, which is amazing. It was hosted at a castle, which made it all the more magical. They had lots of events and stuff going on throughout the day, so I didn't actually participate in a lot of them because we didn't realize they had classes, which I don't really understand what they were, but I think they were mostly for little kids. But you had to pay like $10 extra per class before the festival started, which we didn't know, so we didn't do any of that kind of stuff. But there were like snakes and spiders and toads and a bunch of stuff that you could go pet or look at, which was awesome. Loved that. They had a sorting ceremony, which we watched for a little bit. Mostly we just walked around, went to the different shops, sat and ate in the grass, and just enjoyed being there. One of my favorite moments, I think, from the festival was I went to go get some ice cream. So I ended up getting Gryffindor and Ravenclaw ice cream, so it was butterbeer and black raspberry. So it was a woman and a guy working. The guy saw my camera. He's like, oh, like you would love to capture this or whatever. And so he starts doing this like dry ice thing, like picks up the ice cream, puts it under this like fountain looking thing, and it has fog like immediately coming off of it. I was so distracted like looking at it and taking a video of it that I forgot to pay for my ice cream. And so the lady called me out, and I felt so bad that I tipped the same amount that the ice cream was. So it was like, I almost stole this and I totally did not mean to. But it was such a nice day out. It was so fun to walk around, and of course I picked up a few things that I'm going to show you. This is the t-shirt I wore. Harry Otter, one of my favorites, if not my absolute favorite Harry Potter shirt. So I have a few things to show you. So I guess this is the first thing I actually bought. So I'll show you this first. So it is a silver time turner. I'm so excited. So I've been looking at a silver time turner online for like $70 or $80. This was $12 at the festival. So I do have 2 gold time turners, but I'm more of a silver person. So I've really been wanting one, and it has the engravings and everything on the side. It's like, it's not as well crafted, I guess, as the other ones I have, but it's still like metal, pretty high quality for being $12. So this was my first purchase of the day, and I'm still so stoked and so happy that I made this purchase. The next few things I'm going to show you, the next 4, are all from the same vendor. It was like an older lady, probably in her 40s or 50s, and a younger girl who's probably like a few years older than me. So first I walked around and went to all the shops before figuring out what ones I wanted to go back and buy things from. So I looked at all of their stuff and was like, I'll definitely be back later. And they remembered me for my Harry Potter shirt. So when I came back in, they welcomed me back. They had lots of really funny decor around their shop. and I picked up 4 things from them. So my boyfriend bought 2 of the things because he's the sweetest freaking thing. So I'll show you those first. He bought me this, which is a Marauders map coin purse, and it has all the Marauders on the back, and I love this print. I love the Marauders map. I love Prisoner of Azkaban. So I needed this. I needed it. I love this. And then the other thing he bought for me was this keychain, which is so like old school Harry Potter, which I was terrified of Harry Potter as a child. Didn't get into it. It terrified me to my very soul until like high school. So I was not a Harry Potter fan when like this kind of stuff was around. I still think it's super cute. I love that it's red inside for Gryffindor. I think there was a Hufflepuff one as well, but I love this. I don't want to put it on my keys because I don't want to like ruin it, but I love this so much. Then for myself, the things I bought for myself while in their shop, one was this. So I love the like stained glass effect print, whatever, on this bag. So there was actually a Marauders map bag in this size as well, and I sat in there for so long trying to figure out what things I wanted to buy, but I knew I wanted something with this print, so this was what I decided on. I still don't know what I'm gonna put in it, but I will figure it out because this is beautiful and I love it so much. And then the last thing I got from their shop was this bag. Guys, like, I got so many compliments on this when I was walking around afterwards because it's so amazing. This one also has that like stained glass look that I really liked with the other bag, and it's Quidditch themed, and I've never seen anything like this before. And this ended up being $10 cheaper than what they like had listed in their pricing, like where the bags were all hanging up, which made it even better. So I'm so happy I have this. It's flippin' adorable. The last shop that I decided to purchase from, it was the first shop I went to. I knew right away that I was gonna buy something from them. They had lots of signs, they had cute bags, they had some bracelets, they had like bath potion things. I don't know, they just had a million like things going on, and it was super cool. But in the end, I decided to buy this owl. Camera's dying, so I'm gonna switch to my phone. Hold on. Well, hey again. I'm sorry for the like shift in frame and if there was a major lighting change, but anyway, I was showing you this super cute owl. So at this shop they had tons of bags of these, and these are like grab bags. So basically it's a mystery bag. Sorry, I just like heard something rattle, which I hadn't heard before. You pick an owl, and I think it was like $3 or $4, something like that, and you get to see what's inside. I was going around for a while just picking up different owls and trying to figure out which one was the best. So I was between this owl and one that had like gray eyes, and I had Dan pick, and so this is what he picked. I don't know if you can hear this rattle, but I'm stoked to see what's in here. Okay, so the first thing I see is a licorice wand. That's so cute. I thought it was just Twizzlers, but it says licorice wands, spellbindingly scrumptious. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh, this is what was rattling. Okay. Oh, okay. Right, so it's an I Spy thing, which maybe I'll save for a giveaway. But it has a list of things down here that you can spy. So there's a snitch, potion bottle, basilisk, pink pygmy puff, sorcerer's stone, Hermione's book, an exploding bonbon, owl post letter, dragon's egg, butterbeer, and Aragog. I don't know if you can see, I already found the pygmy puff right there. Oh, Aragog's over here. But yeah, there's like a bunch of stuff in here that you just like shift this around with the beads and try and find everything on this list. Harry Potter merch is amazing. Like seriously guys, I loved seeing everything that these merchants come up with, and it was cool too. Not every merchant was specifically Harry Potter. A lot of them, I assume, go around to lots of different magic conventions and stuff. So like one tent had a bunch of swords and daggers and stuff, which was really cool. They had a tent with like stuffed dragons on the outside, and they were doing tarot card readings. There was another tent with like rocks and crystals and stuff like that, and Dan was so excited. So in the tent, actually, it's hiding that I bought my time turner necklace in. That guy was also selling magic cards, and Dan is super into the game Magic the Gathering, so he was over the moon excited to see that kind of stuff. I just liked how like wide the range of magical items were, and that it wasn't just Harry Potter, but that it was mainly Harry Potter, because that's my thing. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.